All right, we're going to take Wellington Fund and we're going to take 7% a year adjusted with inflation going back to 2000. My man Victor writes in, he says, I hope you could do a quick video on Wellington funds withdrawing 7% a year. He goes, I'm using Portfolio Visualizer to back test it, and it seems like it's too good to be true, and I want to make sure I'm thinking about this right. So let's take a look what Portfolio Visualizer gives us. So we're going to go to Wellington. I'm going from the year 2000 to 2020. I'm taking $100,000. I'm putting it in Wellington, and we're going to take $7,000 a year adjusted with inflation. All right, so we have a 7% distribution yield initially, adjusting with inflation each and every year for the next 21 years. All right, so what happens here? By the time we're all said and done, our portfolio is worth $39,345. So we took 7% a year for basically 21 years out, because year 2000 to the end of the year 2020 is 21 years, and we still got almost $40,000 to show for it. Not too shabby. And you can see the annual returns. We had negative 6.9 in 2002, negative 22.3 in 2008, and negative 3.42 in 2018. So 3 years out of 20, that's not too shabby. Here's the income that we received. Income is all distributions, dividends, and capital gain and income. So income, Wellington's got 30% in bonds. So we've got dividends, interest income, and capital gain distributions as well. And you can see 9,326, and now it's only 3,661. But 9,326 on a $100,000 portfolio is actually less a percentage than 3,661 on a portfolio that has only 39,000 left. So you can see while the interest has gone down, the interest income has gone down, the dividend yields have gone down, the distributions have actually from capital gains have made up, and so we're still getting the same relative amount of money off the portfolio in terms of dividends, capital gains, and income from the bonds. It's just as less of that money to give you because we've gone down to $39,000. So that's what Portfolio Visualizer shows us. Again, $7,000 a year. We are reinvesting dividends. We're just taking $7,000 adjusted with inflation each and every year. So let's go show what my spreadsheet shows. I just went back. I used the Schiller data for this. Let me just show you. This is inflation data. Here's nominal returns. That's net. That's before inflation is taken out. Our distribution and our end year value. So here we're taking $7,000, our initial need. After the end of the first year, we adjust that by 3.36% inflation. So that means our need at the end of the first year is $72.35. We start the year with $100,000. We're up 10.4%. It leaves us $110,000. We need $7,200 from the portfolio because that's $7,000 adjusted with inflation, and so we're left with $103. Start the next year with 103. Portfolio's up 4.19, which left us with 107. Had a 2.85 increase in the income we need, which was $7,235 plus a 2.85% because that's the inflation, which meant we need $7,441, and we're left with $100,000. So we're going to do this until the end of 2020, and voila, we're left with $35,000. So I have this a little bit less than they do, about $4,000. Pretty doggone close. And the only real reason is when is Portfolio Visualize taken out? Are they taking out at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year? I don't know. So, and frankly, at the end of the day, I'm probably overestimating expenses because here I'm saying you need $7,000 the first year. Well, no. You need $7,000 the year before you retire, and then we're going to adjust that with inflation. So the first year, you need $7,235. I'm being a little bit more conservative in my assessment. So there you go. I mean, now $7,000 in year one is now $10,940 in year 21. We only got 35 to 40,000 left, so basically in 3 years you're swamped. So but still 7% adjust with inflation. That ain't too bad, man. You're left with, at the end of 24 years, you're exhausted. That's assuming you don't have any reduction in income. So let's do something. Off the top of my head, I said, let's not adjust this for inflation. Let's say no, we're just going to take 7% a year, 7,000 a year out. We're not going to adjust it for inflation. Let's see how much this is left over. All right, so now we got, they got $127,000. All right, and it should still be. I mean, and you can see now we're taking $9,800 off the portfolio, whereas before, not off the portfolio. That's our income, capital gain. That's just our old distributions, long-term capital, any kind of capital gain, bond income, bond interest income, and dividend income. Right here, $9,800 on a portfolio that's worth 127,000, and here at the beginning of the whole exercise, we had $100,000 and $9,300. So pretty similar. All right, because we have more capital gains here. The interest has gone down, dividends have gone down, the capital gains have gone up. It's just that simple. So let's do my portfolio. I haven't done this yet, so I'm doing it on the fly. Hopefully I don't look stupid here. Do I got it going back there? Do I got it over here? Hold on a second. I don't know if I have it, just a good old-fashioned 7%. So what we're going to do, and I don't want to mess with this too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this data set. All right, we're going to copy. All right, let's go, wait, pause real quick. All right, so I had to make this look fancy, but 7,000 here is all we're taking out, and we're left at 127,000 if we don't adjust for inflation. Going back to Portfolio Visualizer, what they got here? They got us with 127,501. Look at that. 127,508. Yay. So it looks like Portfolio Visualizer spot on, man. I know some people, that's a great program. I always wondered, I said, is this working? Well, now I just confirmed. Yeah, it's spot on. Unless me and Portfolio Visualizer are jacked up, which might well be, but yeah, it's pretty fun. I love this stuff. All right, love your thoughts. We'll see you.